So Dan, George is off camera now. We've got you. I really want to take advantage of your time
Sure.
to help answer any questions that may come up from our dealers about the technology and the development that
Sure.
went into these Solo Connect bundles.
Absolutely.
The LiveU Solo themselves have been shipping over 2 years now?
Yeah, just about.
Just about 2 years now. So now the Solo Connect is really the 2.0 sales model
It is, yeah.
of the
Absolutely.
LiveU Solo. It really allows us to help grow this channel even more with an expanded customer base.
Yeah, it makes sense for the end user. I mean, they want everything
Absolutely.
and get working as quickly as they can.
Now, I think one of the biggest questions we're going to get from our dealers and from the end users is when do they need to go with the 3 modem starter kit versus the 2 modem starter kit?
Absolutely. So there's a couple of circumstances that would drive you to the 3 modem kit. One would be unpredictability. If you don't know where you're going to do your next shoot, then 3 modems is going to work better for you.
Okay.
It just gives you more versatility in terms of total number of connections, in terms of the way the devices themselves work. Obviously, for instance, the antenna size is a little different from a USB modem to a MiFi.
Sure.
So if you never know where the next shot is, then the 3 modem kit's going to be a little more reliable for you. If you generally know where your shots are, you're happen to be shooting at the same sports field all the time, and that's where you do your production, then the 2 modem kit might be a good fit for you until you get into what we internally think of as a crowd scenarios.
Sure.
So, current LTE cells are designed to handle a few thousand people in it. When you get up into the tens of thousands of people in a single cell, then that's where you have trouble. So in that scenario, again, 3 modems is going to work better for you than 2 modems.
And I think one of the other things too is if you look at the pricing, the hardware upsell from the 2 modem to the 3 is $200.
Right.
The data plan on a monthly basis is $140.
Right.
I think that if your customer's doing sporting events where they're selling advertising, with one advertiser on board, you can justify the difference in the price.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I think, and there's that additional responsibility that comes along with cashing the check.
Yeah.
That it needs to be that much more important that this stuff is working.
Yeah.
So if your customers are doing a high school sports game and the 2 modems going to work, but now they're in a situation where maybe they could plug into the press box or be able to handle other fields around the same town, that peace of mind is really not a huge price premium.
It is. You make a good point that it's peace of mind, right?
Yeah.
The three modem is just going to give you that higher amount of reliability.
Absolutely. Now, with these starter kits, so we should probably show off this Netgear MiFi because that's what makes that 3 modem difference.
Yeah.
And again, with all these different connections and flexibilities on how you install and use that, it really creates a lot of opportunities there.
This is really the most advanced MiFi that's on the market today. So
That's
as you
great.
point out, the price difference between the 2 modem and 3 modem, you're really getting a great value on a very sophisticated MiFi.
That's great. So as far as the USB modems go, can we mix and match what modems we use in this starter kit? Like, can I choose my own if I'm in a Verizon area, for example?
You can't. What we wanted it to be was just kind of no decisions on your part, get streaming right away. We are going to keep track of what carriers, how well they're performing, that it's the best plan we can offer for the money for you. If
Okay.
that were to change in the future, then we might change around the mix a little bit, and we're going to take on that responsibility.
Absolutely.
But what we want for the end user is not to have to worry about that kind of decision making or worry about which plan is which or who only offers a year contract, who can do it month to month. We just want to offer this, make it as simple for the end users as we possibly can.
And as simple for our dealers as possible. I mean, you're launching these kits with 2 SKUs
Yes.
as opposed to 12.
Right, exactly.
When you start mix and matching all of these different modems together.
Yep.
And we should probably reiterate now also that the standalone modems are still available on your price sheet.
They are, yes.
So for those scenarios, maybe the starter kit isn't the best solution for that other customer.
Right.
And you're giving our dealers the flexibility to offer what's best.
Yeah, you've got some customers out there that have very special deals with carriers because of the type of entity they are, or they're a super power user and think they've got the right answers. Sure, they can still go buy the modem they need, put the SIM in that they want, and get streaming with the Solo, of course, just like they always have.
Perfect. Now, again, the LiveU Solo has been out there just about 2 years. There are a lot of installed customers that are using LiveU Solo, either with their own data plans or with no data plan at all. They're using it as just the hardware connection box.
Right.
Is there an upgrade opportunity for those users to go with these Connect bundles?
Absolutely. So like we said, we're going to preserve all the money that an end user has put into LRT. When they come and upgrade to Solo Connect, they get dollar for dollar value on that money on the move up to Solo Connect. They, for the point of view of people that might not have a data plan today, then it's an easy decision, right? You're getting the box of modems and the data plans and you're ready to go. For people that do have gone out and secured their own data plans and want to stick with them, it is possible to buy just the starter kit for the hardware that's included with it and then use it with your own SIMs. We have no, the devices aren't locked in any way that would prevent that.
But they do come with SIMs.
They come with SIMs,
activate.
so if you're activating the Solo Connect plan, everything's as easy as pie, but if you happen to be, again, that kind of power user and you understand, look, I happen to already have an AT&T plan, I want to put my own SIM in here, just want to let everybody know these aren't locked devices.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yep.
And again, back to the flexibility.
Yeah.
The goal is to be able to offer that out-of-box solution to more people.
Yes. Yeah.
In whatever workflow is best
Yep.
for them. I see a lot of the flexibility that you've done with this design. I give you a lot of credit for putting together these data plans
Thank you.
and these bundles and being able to offer that complete solution. Is there anything that our dealers need to know when they speak to their customers about accessing the LiveU Solo portal? Is once they register, is everything in that portal going to be pretty clear and easy to the end user?
Yeah, we certainly hope so, of course. So we try to make it as easy as can be. You're going to want that end user to have, of course, your code so they get their 5% off and you get attributed that purchase. Yep. So that's an important step. Because of the way the carriers work in terms of activating the lines, it could take up to 24 hours for the lines to activate. So if they can, coach their end users on, look, don't bring the unopened box out to your next shoot and think you're going to get it running right then. Take the day before, get it all set up. Absolutely. Activate everything in the portal, and then you're ready to go. So,
and I guess that's an important note too. Is the LiveU Solo with this whole Solo Connect and the data plan and the bundle is a solution that if your customer is asking for overnight shipping on location in a remote town that has to be live at 12 noon tomorrow, the biggest obstacle to that is going to be activating the SIMs
right.
with the cellular carriers.
Yeah, yeah.
If we can train ourselves as a channel to allow a day for that to happen,
right.
Sometimes it'll happen in an hour.
Yeah.
Other times it'll happen in 18.
I think we've all had that experience probably, walking into the carrier store and walking out with a cell phone where they kind of give you that warning of like some features will take a while, you'll wake up tomorrow and your voicemail will be working or whatever it is. So it's the way the carriers work, right?
Absolutely. Hey, look, we got the carriers to give unlimited plans in order to support this package. We can't expect them to activate everybody in 10 minutes now too. Dan, is there anything else you want to talk about that would help our dealers as far as the technology and the product itself?
I think we really covered it. I mean, as we've been emphasizing the whole time, it's really about a combination of simplicity and versatility, right? Yeah. So for the brand new user who's just starting out and feels like, well, how do I get streaming with this thing from any location? Now it's very simple to just order the complete package and get working. And for the user that's been out there and done some of their own work on data plans or have secured one or two modems, we hope we still have a lot of options for them to get into it and still take advantage of it, not lose any money, right?
And what I love about it is I think this is yet a further example of how LiveU has taken their professional broadcast technology and kind of enabled it for the masses to really benefit from the cellular bonding that you guys do so well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had that relationship with the carriers from the years of working in the broadcast market, and so it wasn't necessarily a short conversation with the carriers to make them understand what Solo is used for and why the unlimited plans were important, but they got there, so that's the important part. So
that's awesome. Thank you again for joining us, and Dan, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And for helping to answer all of our questions. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to me, jim@broadfield.com. I'd be happy to share it with everyone at the LiveU team and get back to you with answers before the product is available to ship on October 1st. Call your Broadfield sales rep for your stocking orders now. We'll see you again next week.
Broadfield Distributing is a value
I feel like we hit everything.
of live
Yeah, I think so.
production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers. So call us at 1-800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.